Hi guys, just getting set up for tomorrow. Trying to work out the old GoPro live streaming. Last time I done a live stream was up from my phone and I wasn't too happy with the result. So this time I worked out how to actually live stream from my GoPro camera using the phone as a hub and beaming out. Turn the sound up in the background, hang on. Okay, so here's the live stream up on the phone now. So I wonder how it worked out when you actually log in. It doesn't show on my homepage that I'm live, but when I went to my other channel, Celtic Crossbows, it did give a link on there saying that I was live. So that's all well and good. I'm happy with that. So the plan is tomorrow, for those of you who don't know, I've managed to get my mum a little bit of respite care to give me a break. And from Thursday, we've got continuous rain in South Wales, no surprise there. So what you can't see on the bike here is, I've got a new selfie stick on there. The mount I made to go on the Rally Superb, that actually snapped in half. You could do it that tight to stop vibration on the handlebar. When I went to switch it over onto the Retroglide 7, it snapped. So the plan of attack tomorrow is, once I drop my mother off to the respite home or care home, I got me a fortnight's break. And tomorrow as well is the only day it's going to be sunny for the next 3 or 4 days in South Wales. So I got that tomorrow to try and squeeze in. And at the same time as well then, I had a funeral this morning. One of my neighbours died, bless her, so I had a funeral this morning. Monday I got my uncle's funeral as well. I'm not looking forward to that. So I got a lot of bereavements going on around me at the moment. And yeah, it's I'm trying to do what I can now. What I have got to do as well, I showed you a video in the week of how to fit U-brake brake blocks. And next thing I'm going to do is on cantilever brakes. And then we're going to have a pop-at U-brakes. And we might, go at disc pads and things like that. Because I got the Voodoo Hooter there with hydraulic, the excellent Tektro hydraulic discs and pads on it. I think some of the best brake calipers I've ever seen. So we might venture into that, because what I have said on my post, for those of you who are looking, if you pick up on it, I'm going to show you how to do things like how to do emergency repair. So if you open your break down, you have a puncture, things you can do like in your puncture kit, you should always have a puncture kit on your subscription and tie levers. If you can't get all the tie levers, a couple of spoons or butter knives, a blunt rounded edge knife or something like that you can get hold of, which will improv as tie levers and things you can do and acquire promptly to get you out of the shit when the shit is a fan. Like if your derailleur cable snaps, default setting is a high range gear. But of course you also need low range, so I would just set in the middle and lock it in position using a couple of matchsticks, etc., to jam the derailleur in place. Things like this, which every good basic cyclist should know to get you out of trouble or in a pickle. Things like I have known him break, handlebars break. These are a nice solid steel pair of handlebars on his Retroglide 7, but alloy bars are known to break. So, things you can do like horsing of a bit of a branch or a stick as an improv handlebar and things like that. But we'll be going through some of those things in upcoming videos. And as well, Yeah, just gotta get these a second. This is on the Superb. Wow. I'm going to be doing a video showing how to refit the coat guards or the splash guards on the Superb, because somebody did leave a little comment the other day saying that it's not a Superb Holland spec, but it was only the Holland spec which come with these, etc. So that's going to be something to watch out for, and refitting the D-lock on the rear. Trying to think what else I got to come in, because I'm trying to do this as well and save money in the meantime as well for the respray on the 1961 Superb. I got to get down to Cornwall next month to pick up the Dynatech XC80. I got to get up to Leicester to pick up the subframe for the Metro. Everybody seen the other day the video on the lucky find I was given on the Rally Metropolitan. The front suspension collapsed on the Metro, the subframe's gone. So new subframe for the Metro I got to collect is a refurbished one. I still got, I've had 2 tyres on the car this week. I still got to get the passenger door unlocked. I had the central locking motor fail on the MG6, which means you can't open it from inside and you can't open it from outside. The only way you're going to get it out is to take out the near side front passenger seat, take off the door card from inside. And unfortunately for me, on these modern cars, they got a welded in cage protecting the lock. If you can open the door and get it, well and good, because you can get the 4 screws on the outside lock. Unfortunately, the door has failed in the lock position. So you've somehow got to get inside the door handle with a long drill bit and either drill out the rivets holding the spot welds, or get with a nice long screwdriver or bolster or something like that and actually chisel the lock out from inside to give you access to the mechanism. So that's got to be fun, that is. I haven't decided on that yet whether I'm going to get that to a garage for that. All depends on time and speed, because it's with my mother in a care home, I need a car available all the time. So my 2 primary cars off the road now, can't use those. MGF is running here, but I got a split pipe on the MGF. I got that to do as soon as the weather breaks. Got the antifreeze over in the corner over there to do the MGF, but I need a vacuum bleeder for the MGF to do a pucker job on that, because you got the underflow pipe into the front radiator. So I got lots of things going on, and not all of it is bike related. So that's something else which is going to be on the cards coming up. Quite happy with the display coming back from the GoPro on live stream. If I'd known at Milton Keynes when I'd done the Rally Chopper show out there, you do a live stream from the GoPro through the phone, I would have done that instead of using the phone's camera, because it does give, I'm looking at it now, approximately a 5-second buffer from what I'm showing you now to what I'm seeing now on the camera to what's coming back on the phone is about a 5-second buffer, which means that when the picture was breaking down at Milton Keynes, it would give a much, much better recording and better all round. Okay, now if you wonder where I'm filming from now, I'm filming from the new selfie stick, or the 360 invisible on the GoPro 12 Black. So the idea is we're gonna get up to Swansea tomorrow on the Retro Glide 7, and we're gonna road test this new selfie stick. But what I said, which was on here, has snapped. So I got the camera mount on the mobile phone as well on it. That'll be good. I transferred my bag over from the 84 Superb. I fitted up now ready to take out tomorrow. Things like put a puncher kit in, never leave home without it. Got my Cannondale pump on the frame. Great pump, Cannondale, swear by them. And yeah, I'm looking forward to actually using this out on the course tomorrow. I want to try and time it for late in the evening, Sunset in Swansea is 9:30 tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. tomorrow, but there's a bit of cloud cover. So hopefully I want to get on the headland tomorrow around about 9 o'clock. I'm going to take my battery bank, I'm going to put on charge tonight. And around from about 8 o'clock onwards, I say around 9 o'clock, I'm going to be filming on GoPro Live a bit of headland work. So we're going to see how that comes out. It might be good, it might be absolute bunkum, I don't know, but we'll see how it shakes out tomorrow. So if you're about tomorrow, guys, tomorrow evening, I'm going to be up filming around Swansea, around the marina, on the seafront. Do some work with the GoPro 9 and the Polaroid Cube. Do some filming with those. And then hopefully then we got enough battery left. I really gotta get another battery with a GoPro 12. And do some filming with that. Okay guys, so I'll see you tomorrow. For those of you watching, I'll be on live. Unfortunately, when it's on live, I'll show you now. I've got no way of replying on the screen, okay? So when I'm on the phone, it doesn't bring up, for me at least. Oh, hang on, you got some chat. Kaizen. Yeah, is there somebody here called Kaizen? Hi guys. Just check your live stream. Oh, tomorrow night. After 8 p.m. UK. Today, I recently found my old bike, which is like 3 years old. That bike is done. I need to change the gear and blah, so I decided to donate it. Okay, Kaizen, I'll show you over on here now. I'm trying to turn the camera. Can we see on the camera here? Let's have a look. You're seeing your bike's 3 years old. Let's bring the camera out a bit. So we got this one here. I got here with me at the moment. And this one, she's fallen over. Hang on. Here we are. You've seen 3 years old now. This one, she's 1984, Rally Superb. And she's been around the block. She's been from Britain to Holland to America to Ireland back to UK. So mileage wise, I think 3 years old, the bike is barely running. She's almost certainly, to the bikes I got, a brand new bike. Newest bike I got would be this Retroglide 7, but it's probably the oldest style with only a 7-speed Shimano. The most advanced I got is the Voodoo Hoodoo. Which I've had now for about 10 years, which is by my standards is an advanced bike, or was when I bought it 10 years ago. But yeah, mention below what problems you had with your gears, etc. I didn't realise I could actually type and update at the same time. You see how it goes tomorrow. Might be good, might not be. Like I said, it's we see what happens. You never know. But yeah, so it's only just a test film tonight, guys, to see how GoPro Live works. If I got adequate signal, it's running through the house Wi-Fi at the moment. So once I'm live out on the out and about on a bike tomorrow, you'll see how that shakes down. Who knows? But thanks for watching. I see there's 3 of you online at the moment. It doesn't tell me who you are, unfortunately, until you log in. Wandering Englishman, hiya buddy, how are you? Oh, at Wandering Englishman. It should, when you type at someone, it should automatically highlight, but it's not. Hiya buddy. But yeah, so while I got a couple of you, bike related, I'm in a bit of a tricky situation, being I got subscribers, but until the view count goes up, not the view count, the hours watched goes up, it really limits what I can do, because until I'm monetized, obviously all the bikes etc for the channel I gotta buy in, all the gear I gotta buy in, and so far this year we're June now, so we're 6 months into the year, and I've shelled out about £3 grand on the channel. 3 cameras, a new laptop, all the editing software, things like that. Believe it or not, for GoPro 12 to Chromebook, I wish I'd known this, GoPro 12 does not work with Chromebook. My GoPro 9 does, but the GoPro 12 Black doesn't. You gotta use your GoPro Quick app first on your mobile phone, upload it to the cloud, then back download it, do your editing, then send it back up again, which is an absolute pain in the ass. It's so from when you film something, can you imagine how slow the data upload is on a mobile phone, as opposed to just plugging it straight into your laptop and boom, straight over seconds. So doing it this way with the GoPro 12, which I'm using now for the live stream, I find it really frustrating, because I could do more with a GoPro 9 as opposed with a Chromebook as I can with a GoPro 12. The GoPro 12 in theory should just connect to a Chromebook. I got the iPro 5, which is quite a top spec on processor, and when you plug in your GoPro 9 to your Chromebook, it'll download an hour and a half of video in around about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. To do the same amount of footage on the GoPro 12, to upload it to the cloud first on the Quick app and then re-download it to the Chromebook, takes around about 3.5 hours. It's insane. To do stuff which I could do 2-3 years ago on my other channel, Celtic Crossbows, which I can't do today with more advanced technology. And I know why it is, and there's probably people out there haven't even thought of this. Back last year, GCHQ with the British government introduced a system called Reaper, where the police can download an entire block, their data, in one go, without needing a warrant. So when people was uploading directly to the computer, editing it, and then uploading to YouTube, all that extra video footage is on their computer. So the government didn't have access to it. But having this new system, like with Quick App, where it all goes up to the cloud, all our data is online. And for those of you who have been following, start the Apple removed all their data sharing protocols from the UK phones for government security, because that would be total openness to the UK Gov. I did do a post on it a while back. So it means anything you now stream or upshare, which goes to the cloud, the UK Gov now has got 100% access to. And that's what this is all about. When you could put it straight to your tablet, only you could see what you had filmed and recorded. But now, even your raw footage, which nobody has seen or would see, can now, the UK government can now access live as you're processing everything. which is a bit scary, I think, because obviously, say you record something by accident, I don't know, you got a head mount camera on and you drive along eating a Mars bar and you chuck the wrapper on the side of the road or something like that, or you stop for a pee and you forget to turn your camera off. You could actually be done for exposure, and I think that's a bit fucking bonkers, but you know, there you go. We won't get too deep into that. Oh, who's just messaged? I hope you're well. I'm good. I'm good, mate. I'm good. Right then, Wandering Englishman. Bit of feedback from you, buddy. What do you think? What's your feeling on the channel? What can I do different? Yeah, and a bit of feedback would be good, because I don't get many people actually giving me any feedback. They don't tell me what I can do to improve things. Can I do content different? What about filming and things like that? I have been, got the new selfie mount, which I got mounted. This is actually mounted on the back leg of the retrograde 7 of the rear chain dropout. Because it got such thick tubing on the front, I couldn't mount it nowhere else. But at least I could mount it on the bike, which I couldn't do with this contraption, because if that clamped on a leg there, you can't pivot. You only pivot the one way. So if that's, when you say, imagine if that's mounted on a leg there, then the camera bar could only mount in a horizontal plane. If you mount it there, it only mount that plane. So if you mount it on the frame, which you won't even fit around, it's either going to come straight back up at you or straight down to the ground, and you'd have to run another stick up then to film, but you're going to hit the wheel, etc. So if you guys have been seeing my video on this one, don't buy it. It's an absolute load of shit. I've not been following for time. I was just scrolling tonight. I saw you live. Oh well. Alright, mate. It can't be done. Did you go up to the Chopper Show? Or is anything come up near you? Because I want to do more of the bike shows. There was a big one earlier in the year at the NEC. I missed that. Time and money, money and time. Because it was... yeah, I had everything go wrong at the same time. I had the central locking motor pack up on the MG6. She went in for an MOT, and it failed on rear trailer arms, which includes the hubs as well. 2 tyres, suspension collapse on the Metro, battery went on the MGF. So I had 3 cars and I had something fail at the same time, sods a lot on everything. Oh yeah, Wandering Englishman, yeah, the subs is great. I'm doing really great on subs. The problem is, what YouTube classifies as watch hours. So say a video is 20 minutes, and somebody will click in, they watch the first 30 seconds. That's all it records. It doesn't record, or YouTube won't pay you for the full length of the video. So if you had 10 million people and they all watch 1 second, you'll only get paid or accredited. You don't get paid actually, because I'm not a paid channel. You don't get accredited for that time. So 60 seconds to a minute. So you would accumulate, say, out of 1 million subs, 6,000 seconds of accrued minutes, 6,000 minutes of accrued view time. So that's where the problem is. Lecky power. How are we? A lucky power. Who's your brother then? That's Wandering Englishman, is it? Where are you guys from? Because this is mad, right? If I put a post tomorrow on my stats, right, 33% of my viewers are either from Calcutta, India, or Bangalore. They're all in the Middle East. 33% of my viewers. Only 10% of my viewers are actually from Britain. Is about 33% of those are from Wales. And the rest is mostly southeast England, around Kent, London. I think it's because of the Poland bikes. Scotland, about 10 people for the whole of Scotland. Ireland is not too bad. I got about 150 people watching in from Ireland. Canada's good. New Zealand is good. America is shit. When you consider how big Raleigh was in America, really shit. He's my brother there. I'm just a terrible Anglo. Hey, English is good enough for me. It's never mind the accent. I'm about as English as it gets. Let me just get my tobacco a second. Right, it's about to break every YouTube rule going. Smoking on live stream, I don't give a shit. Yeah, Welsh accent. All my family are all from Yeovil in Somerset. Going to ancestry.com. Going back to at least 1650, something like that. They all moved up here in the start the coal mines in about 1890, 1910. So on my father's side of the family, I'm what you describe as a new Welshman. But as far as the family goes, hiya Ben. We've been in England hundreds of years. Hiya mate. Terrible Anglo. Refresh. What do you want? You have plenty of food down, Ben. Ah,